gonna wrap my head around this.
For biomechanical and watercolor, it's a dead zone. I don't think no one has ever tattooed these styles together in the history of tattooing.
Doesn't make sense working these together, though.
Biomechanical is robotic, organic, flowing matter, and watercolor is just mimicking watercolor painting.
This is a lot to do in one tattoo, man.
This tattoo is supposed to get me to the finale. I could be screwed.
For your first elimination tattoo, the subject matter is completely up to you.
All right. Speaking my language, let's go.
The style is not. You must tattoo in one of these 3 distinct styles: American traditional, Japanese, or new school.
Those are 3 scariest styles. I don't do color, I don't do lines, I don't do any of that. Oh my God.
Make sure your tattoo speaks for itself, because these tattoos will be judged completely blind.
I want to know exactly what style I'm looking at. This is Ink Master. You need to be able to take a swing at everything.
Young Guns, today you will have 5 hours to tattoo.
All right, let's go. I'm ready.
This is your chance to prove to the rest of the Young Guns that you deserve a spot on the team, because 2 of you will be going home.
This got serious.
Start designing, and we'll send in your canvases. Good luck.
Kitsune mask? Smart choice.
Right.
Doesn't need much shading.
I'm from a region in Siberia, Asian part of Russia. It's the coldest inhabited place on Earth. It wasn't easy. We didn't have basic human needs, running water, we didn't have a bathroom. I literally had to struggle to survive. Do you think I should do thicker lines on the mask?
Yes, just to make it look a little stronger.
Yeah. I only do black and gray realism. I had balls big enough to go for Japanese and color tattoo. None of the things I do on a regular basis. Winning Ink Master is not gonna be easy, but it won't be the hardest thing I've ever done.
All right, blind critique. You guys ready for this? Ready as I'll ever be.
We're gonna see.
We'll find out.
Here we go. The Young Guns had 5 hours to tattoo in one of 3 distinct styles. Let's bring up the first tattoo.
Oh, that's my turn.
I like this one.
Super clean, it's crispy, great composition. The way the petals fall, where the flowers are, the way the ropes frame the piece and flow with the body.
Some of this line work could cut a tomato. It is sharp. They showed us bold lines, thin lines, beautiful clean saturation, and a really lovely, simple, sophisticated design.
I was worried about the line work. I took the longest time on lines. I guess it paid off. Oh my God, I'm gonna cry. Woo.
Today, you had 5 hours to tattoo in one of 3 distinct styles. Based only on your work, each of your tattoos have been ranked by the judges. Please reveal the highest rank tattoo.
What's it gonna be?
Congratulations, Elena. You have the highest ranked tattoo for the Young Guns, and you have the first spot on the team. Well done. Why did you decide to do Japanese?
Because it was the scariest thing out of the 3.
Good answer. With a tattoo this clean, I think you're ready for this competition. It's a beautiful tattoo.
Thank you so much.
Today, you must prove your ingenuity with metallic tattoos.
Finally, something fun. Yes.
Sick boy.
I don't even know where to start with metallic tattoos. I've never done one before.
The most important thing with metallic tattoos is you're creating an illusion. The shinier the metal, the more reflective it's going to be.
Or if metal is kind of pitted, making sure you have a texture that feels like that metal.
If you want to see amazing 3D tattoos, they should look heavy. They should look like you can hold on to them. I'll teach you guys something today.
Let's meet your canvases.
What is it you're looking to get today?
Metallic armor on my upper shoulder. That's tough. It's a big area.
It's so much work. You're gonna have to hand draw a lot of it on and actually make it form to the person's body, and that's the time we don't have in this competition.
A new school style metallic gold hot dog wearing a metallic silver chain with a mini hot dog on that.
It's pretty wild.
On my cap.
Dude, that's awesome.
That's wild. Heck.
Canvases. One by one, please read the artist's name on the bottom of your skull.
The armor.
Joseph.
That's me. There's no way in 6 hours I'm gonna be able to do this shoulder tattoo. There's no way.
Anthony.
That's me.
Hot dog.
You will have 6 hours to create metallic tattoos. Fail to make them shine, and you will be going home.
This ain't the time to be dull, guys.
Good luck.
This is what I came up with.
Dude, that's sick.
Like it?
Yeah.
Today, the artists have to do metallic tattoos to show ingenuity.
Looks good.
You have to create this stuff out of your mind and use ingenuity to trick us to thinking that's shiny and heavy on the skin. We want that 24 karat gold today. We don't want none of that fool's gold shit.
I've never tattooed a hot dog. I'm stoked. I'm definitely feeling in my element right now. I'm doing color. It's a fun drawing, but also with this metallic, I want to make this thing glow off the skin.
You know he's my son, right?
You mentioned it.
Yeah. I'm gonna beat him.
Well, you think so?
Change the spot, huh?
Yeah, for sure.
Smart move.
Conceptually, I know what it takes to pull off a shiny tattoo, but at the same time, it's my first time. I've never had this experience before.
Pretty similar to a lot of things if you just break it down, you know?
Yeah.
It's actually not the hardest ask.
I'm just hoping that I can pull this off.
Today, you had to prove your ingenuity with metallic tattoos. Let's see how you did. Anthony. The chromed out gold plated hot dog is so bold because you did the gold so well.
That metallic technique is much more successful in gold than what you were able to render with the gray tones. The chain looks a little more matte.
But it took a lot of ingenuity to illustrate this hot dog, man. This is really creative. I want to know the rapper's name that would wear this.
Thanks, guys.
Joseph.
There's really no areas on this that show metallic. It's not even reading as armor to me. The black in the middle looks like a cover-up. To me, everything just looks flat.
Metal, armor, breaking off in chunks. It's a bit weird. Whoever pounded that steel should be fired.
Today, we tested your ingenuity with metallic tattoos. The judges have decided the second artist in the bottom is Joseph.
Honestly, I'm not surprised. I do stand on it looking like metal.
You have to fight for yourself. I agree with that, but this is not metal.
You tripped yourself up a little bit. You forgot in this challenge what you're actually good at. It's just a different subject matter.
Yeah. This week, we're testing precision with portrait tattoos.
Yes.
But not just any portrait tattoos.
Always a twist.
Today, you must create a portrait of a service dog.
Puppy portraits.
Pet portraits are a little different than regular portraits. You gotta know how to do a lot of different textures, fur, there's glossy eyes, there's whiskers. You gotta be precise putting those together to make this animal look just like they look.
Whether the service dog is trained to help their handlers with visible or non-visible disabilities, service dogs play more than just a vital role in the day-to-day lives of their partners. They become a part of the family.
This is so
Oh,
fun.
I'm so excited.
Let's bring in your canvases.
Bring on the pups.
So, he's so pretty.
Yeah, buddies. It's Puppy Town. We're going to it. I'm so excited right now.
Look at all you guys.
It's gonna be a fun day today.
They're so cute. Canvases. Please tell us a little bit about yourselves and what tattoo you'd like to get.
I'm looking to get a portrait of my mobility service dog, Kai, on my left arm. He helps me with opening and closing automatic doors, pressing buttons on elevators, and pretty much just gives me a reason to get out of bed every morning.
Artists, one by one, please choose a skull. Anthony.
Marnie and Kai.
Good luck.
Dog portraits are a great test of precision. A lot of dogs, they look alike, but to the pet owner, their dog is one of a kind.
I think it's a sweet fit.
You have to figure out what little traits this dog has or markings on the fur and really hit that. It's getting compared to a photo.
I like challenges like this because it means a lot.
Yeah.
If you're getting your dog's portrait tattooed on you, that better look like your dog, not the neighbor's dog. It's gotta be Fido, not Sprinkles.
Whenever you need a break or Kai needs a break and stuff, you just let me know. You ready?
Ready.
Let's do this.
Down. Stay. Your dad looks young.
Yeah, my parents had me quite young. Never done a portrait, but I know how to replicate something, so this is no different.
What's gonna happen when you beat your dad?
Thanksgivings might get a little weird, but you know. In this competition, I don't want to show the lack of confidence. I'm confident that I can put in a solid tattoo regardless of the style. So I'm going in this tattoo standing tall.
I worked with my dad for so long, and I know what he's capable of and his strengths and weaknesses and everything. And man, I didn't come here to lose. I didn't come here to get second.
That's when a mentor knows they've done a good job, is when their Padawan graduates or moves up to the next level, right?
Exactly. Hey, here we go.
Here we are.
Let's go.
Today, the artist had 6 hours to tattoo a portrait of a service dog. They are fighting for safety from elimination.
What does that mean? What does it mean?
Now, you guys don't know which artist did which portrait. The artists are watching the critique from the design room.
Now I'm scared.
Bring up the first tattoo.
Hey, it's mine.
You can imagine feeling with your fingers the soft ripples of the head and the eyebrows. It's so soft and delicate how it's put in there.
It shows a lot of precision. It shows confidence in punching in those blacks. I love to see people in the mouth just go for the black. It really will read well when it heals.
It's like an amazing attempt at a first portrait.
Today, you must take on your competitors by tattooing a new school monster. Whether it's a completely made-up creature from another planet or a scary monster from under the bed, one thing is certain. We're looking for high-contrast monsters that pack a punch.
Can handle that.
I might need a little help. I'm not a color artist, and I've never done new school. So this is literally worst case scenario for me right now.
Let's meet your canvases.
Let's go.
What would you like to get today?
An angry avocado cowgirl monster on my thigh.
Canvases, one by one, please read the artist's name on the bottom of your skull.
This is a fun day.
For you.
Angry avocado.
Jade. That's me. How did I know?
Good luck.
What do you think about the tongue from the mouth turned into like a lasso?
That's actually a really cool idea.
I don't really like illustrate or draw or anything. Like, I am a replicator. I'm a printer. I will do exactly what I see. I'm just trying to act cool, like I'm not that scared, but I am shitting myself.
Make sure this doesn't end up looking like strawberry.
Ugh. I hope I don't turn this into guacamole.
If you don't know how to do new school tattoos, these monster tattoos could be a nightmare.
How excited are you?
Let's go at first.
You need smooth color blends, you need to create textures, different line weights, cool lighting on this piece, so many tricks involved.
Avocado cowgirl.
How'd you feel about new school?
I mean, I've never done new school before. It's not only new school, which I've never done and don't do, but it's also monsters. I hate monsters. Like, I hate anything scary. I'm afraid of the dark. I'm excited to do some color.
We're excited to see some color from you.
I just started experimenting with color within the last, like, not even year.
Looks like you guys just started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it took me a sec to do the line work. Yeah, I don't have the most experience, but I'm not ready to go home. I haven't proven to all those people who said no to me that, like, I can do this.
Today, you had to show contrast tattooing new school monsters. Let's see how you did. Jade. This tattoo is super cute, but it doesn't scream new school monster to me.
There's no movement, there's no flow, there's no pop colors, there's no reflective light. It's just flat. There's a lot of tricks to make it read as new school, and I don't think you did any of them.
Today, you were being tested on contrast. Anthony, which artist is the jury of peers putting up for elimination?
As a jury of peers, we have decided to put Jade up for elimination.
Anthony, why did the jury decide to put Jade up for elimination?
For her tattoo, did not come anywhere close to the challenge. Contrast, none. The sense of new school, very little.
This was my first time attempting new school, but at least I did get clean, solid lines and packed in color.
The overall design was just not the style or what the ask was in the challenge.
Today, you must create a tattoo on a very prominent part of the body. What's it gonna be? The face.
Uh-oh. I've never done one there before. I don't even know where to start and what would be easy or hard.
You must use adaptability to create a design that flows seamlessly from the side of the head, down the bony jawline, and onto the fleshy part of the cheek.
I got some of those.
Everyone needs to really dig deep and do the best tattoo that you can possibly do because you're changing someone's identity forever.
Let's meet your canvases.
What are you looking to get? Black and gray fine line feather mandala from my temple down to the back of the ear and down the sideburn.
Mandalas are supposed to be super clean, simple, and pack a punch. All the feathers is gonna make it look really messy.
Canvases, one by one, please read the artist's name on the bottom of your skull.
The feather mandala. Jade.
It's me.
Why would you give yourself the hardest one?
Good luck.
What was your vision exactly?
So my vision was to have feathers come up and then maybe have a feather wisping to incorporate it with the sideburn.
Mandalas are so precise and exact, and feathers are just more organic and wispy. So I'm having a really hard time visualizing how to incorporate that in with a mandala. Would you trust me to design this tonight and show you tomorrow? I need time to mull it over and play with a bunch of different options. If I don't figure this out, I'm going home. Let me show you what I got.
Okay.
It's the mandala, and they're slowly turning into the leaves.
These guys,
Yeah.
kind of out of place a little bit. I just think they look kind of blocky. Just maybe make those look more feathery.
You think if I just made them not so wide, that could work?
That could work.
Let me adjust this then.
Okay.
This is a scary-ass challenge. You're tattooing someone's face. You're changing their appearance.
Yeah, head nice and normal.
You can cover up any other tattoo. You can't cover up the face.
It's like a glove, man. That thing's perfect.
These artists have to show great technical skill on a part of the body that's always seen. Skin on the face is different than other parts of the body, so you have to be mindful of what type of skin you're tattooing.
Much better, 110%, thank you.
You have to fit the flow of the face.
Yeah, that looks beautiful.
Were you pretty nervous when you heard the ask?
Yes, I was like, wow, I've never done this before.
Welcome to Ink Master.
I feel like newer tattooers are very adaptable and just kind of learn on the fly, learn as they go.
What's your experience behind tattooing?
Honestly, I don't have a huge art background. I got my BFA in contemporary dance.
You do a lot of these, like the mandala stuff?
I've done a few, yeah. There's a lot of really fine little dots within this mandala. I really wanted to show this fine detailed dot work, but they're literally blending in with all the hair. I'm literally just figuring it out as I go.
Today, you were being tested on adaptability. You had to create a tattoo on your canvas's face. Based on your work, one of you will be packing your machines. Let's see how you did. Jade.
There's a lot of good areas in this. You have your black solid, and it's not overworked, but parts of it should be a lot heavier. As it heals, those thin lines on the head are gonna get really faint.
I really don't like the feathers. The way that that bottom feather ends cuts off her jawline about an inch too high. And because the feathers are so light, they aren't really matching the black work feel of the mandala.
I was definitely struggling trying to figure out how to add them.
They look like a forced afterthought. That's what they feel like.
Today, you are being tested on adaptability.
Jade, you're in the bottom today because the feather element of it didn't necessarily flow with that mandala.
I think I was just so tunnel vision on trying to include everything that she wanted. I just didn't take a step back and like kind of look at the whole picture farther away. But I'm at least glad I got some clean lines in there and like a solid mandala.
Why did the jury put Kat in the bottom?
I tried to adapt as much as possible and really think about what this is gonna look like for her with her hair coming in or how that's gonna fit her face. And I'm still set on the decision I made to take this canvas. I knew Jade, especially for her first tattoo, probably shouldn't have taken this one, and I knew that it was gonna be more difficult.
So you took this canvas so Jade wouldn't?
Well, she was originally considering it, but I said, that's not a good idea if this is your first time trying to tattoo this area.
So you said, take the mandala with 7 million straight lines. That'll be easier for you than what you're comfortable with at home.
It's time to make a decision.
My vote is for Jade.
My vote's for Jade.
Jade, my vote is for you.
The judges have decided, Jade, you do not have what it takes to be Ink Master. Being an Ink Master is all about versatility, no matter how long you've been tattooing. You must be able to tattoo any style, any day. To earn your spot in the finale, you must create the ultimate mashup tattoo.
Let's do it. I love mixing styles.
I'm actually really excited. Mashups is a great way to show versatility. You get to do 2 different kind of styles and make it work. It can go really right, but it can also go really wrong.
Today, your fate is completely up to the skulls.
Look at the draw.
On the table are 10 skulls with 10 different styles split into 2 separate groups. Each of you must pick a skull from each group. To determine the 2 completely different styles, you must incorporate into one cohesive tattoo.
Zoinks.
One by one, please pick 1 skull from each group to determine your mashup tattoo. And remember, do not show the judges. James, choose your fate.
Swing and a miss. It's not a good start. Instead of 1 turd, I got a turd pile. I don't like watercolor. It's not in my wheelhouse. I don't know how it looks. I don't know how to apply it. I don't. Literally worst case scenario.
Good luck.
This challenge is a doozy. I can't imagine a harder challenge than mashing up 2 styles that you didn't choose.
Well,
Hey, all right, let's hear it.
What'd you got?
Saw that reaction.
I have watercolor.
I knew it.
Biomech watercolor.
Yeah, isn't that cool? You betcha.
Biomech watercolor?
I thought I had the worst.
No, I have the worst.
Yes, you do.
Gotta wrap my head around this. For biomechanical and watercolor, it's a dead zone. I don't think no one has ever tattooed these styles together in the history of tattooing.
Doesn't make sense working these together, though.
Biomechanical is robotic, organic, flowing matter, and watercolor is just mimicking watercolor painting.
This is a lot to do in one tattoo, man.
This tattoo is supposed to get me into the finale. I could be screwed.
This is what we got, man. A biomech water with a mermaid in there, and there's got to be watercolor.
Sounds good.
Sound good?
Some little sploosh splashes.
My tattoo is a mermaid painted in watercolor with biomechanical finger waves around it.
How many watercolor tattoos have you ever done?
I can't believe how I am right now. This is the tattoo that's supposed to get me to the finale, but at least I could pull off things that I'm confident in, which is great composition, good shading, solid coloring, and a pretty face.
Let's bring up the first tattoo.
There's my golden jewel.
This artist picked biomechanical, and watercolor. Yeah, what a weird combo.
Really difficult.
This tattoo looks beautiful, and I definitely see watercolor. I think it's a gorgeous tattoo.
I really like the biomechanical side. These bug-like robotic waves turned to metal. And then I like that the watercolor woman is holding on to one of them and interacting with these bug-like things. You know, it creates this world.
That was the smartest part about this tattoo because there's interaction between the styles.
Well, James, gotta hand it to you.
First time watercolor. You're welcome. That went way better than I thought.
This week, you had to prove your versatility by tattooing completely different mashup tattoos.
That was a wild one.
The 3 artists with the highest rankings will secure a spot in the finale. Please reveal the highest ranked tattoos.
Yeah.
Those are your tattoos, James, I take it?
These are mine, yeah, I'm stoked.
Congratulations, James. You secured your spot in the finale.